What's up, guys? Sorry, I just wanted to have a bit of an action-packed intro because I'm actually very tired today. So the rest of the video is going to be a lot more relaxed than that. I'm not going to be jumping over any more chairs. I decided I wanted to make a series where I talk about some of the things that I'm passionate about, whether that be films or video games or music or like TV series, anime. I have tried to do this a couple times before, but I've always just ended up deleting it because it's a bit cringy, to be honest. So that's just a bit of a pre-warning, but I would like to hopefully get over that kind of embarrassment, because you should be able to talk about the things that you like. I don't know. Anyway, in this episode, I'm going to be talking about one of my favourite animes, Dragon Pilot. Dragon Pilot is a Japanese anime from the animation studio Bones. That's the same studio that brought us absolute classics like Full Metal Alchemist and Mob Psycho 100. It's directed by Shinji Higuchi and it was released on Netflix in 2018. And it's just a really cute little series. It's the epitome of short but sweet at only 12 episodes long, and I think it's really nice. So let me break down the concept of Dragon Pilot. Dragon Pilot follows Hisone. She's a woman who doesn't really know what she wants to do with her life. Much like many of us, she doesn't really have much of a direction that she's going in, and so she eventually decides she's going to join the Japanese Air Force. Hisone has a little bit of a social problem where she kind of is overly honest. She blurts out anything that comes into her head, and as a result she kind of ends up offending people a little bit, and she doesn't really have many friendships as a result of that. So life at the Japanese Air Force starts out a little bit rocky for her. That is until she discovers what her specific airbase is really about, and that is of course dragons. That's correct, the Japanese Air Force, as well as flying planes, also fly dragons disguised as planes. Hisone becomes one of the pilots that will fly one of these dragons, and that dragon is a cute blue, lovable little friendly guy called Masatan. Now you might be wondering at this point, if she's going to be riding the dragon, like on top of the dragon, then what really is the point of disguising it as a plane? Because you wouldn't normally see someone riding on the top of a plane. No, 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 no. They don't fly on top of the dragons, they actually fly inside of the dragons. That's right, the way it works is that the dragon swallows the pilot, and then the pilot uses some sort of technology to fly the dragon from the inside. It's pretty cool, and so that's kind of the setup, and the series continues with Hisone learning who she is, what she wants to be, building up relationships with different people, getting friendships. She falls in love with this one guy that like vapes constantly. It's amazing. I would say particularly the relationship between Hisone and Masatan is really one of the strongest parts of the series. The way they kind of set it up almost reminds me of like a kid making friends with their pet, that kind of thing. To me, it feels very reminiscent of like when I was a kid and we got our cats. One of the cats, Sooty, was really, really shy, and I do remember sitting with her for sort of hours on end, slowly building up this kind of relationship of trust and just trying to make friends with her. And I think this kind of relationship really has that same sort of feeling. The art style I think is really nice, it's very cute, and the character design, particularly of the dragons, is very expressive. I think each dragon design really gives them a lot of personality, makes them very lovable. The music is great as well. There's actually a surprising amount of sort of beautiful piano pieces that are kind of sprinkled in there. It just really goes a long way to sort of further this wholesome vibe that they're going for. And that's really what this series is all about for me. It's just kind of relaxing and cute and comforting, and it really doesn't take itself too seriously because it's a ridiculous concept, but it does have room for sort of deeper discussions about relationships, friendships, sort of feelings of self-worth and stuff like that, which is all pretty relatable. That's kind of a cliche thing to say, but I genuinely do think this series is quite relatable. So there you go, Dragon Pilot. If that sounds interesting to you, please go and watch it. It's really good. Thanks so much for watching this first episode. Whether I'll continue this or not, it kind of depends how much I cringe when I look back at this footage. And obviously I'm going to prioritise videos on my main channel. But yeah, if anyone else has seen Dragon Pilot, let me know what you think of it in the comments. And also let me know what you think in the comments of how this video went. And just let me know what you think in the comments about me. And I'll see you in the next episode, everyone. And let me know what you think in the comments. Let's see if we can smash like a couple of likes. Let's see. Wait.